general rule of thumb to wearing vintage fashion is not to wear vintage pieces head to toe because you might be mistaken for wearing a costume. But being the true vintage fashionista that I am, I believe that by mixing and matching the right pieces from a curated boutique that you can successfully wear a 100% vintage look. So I'm here today at one of my favorite boutiques in all of New York, One of a Fine Vintage, where I'm going to show you how I style 5 completely vintage looks. Now, if I were living in the Caribbean islands, this pleated circle skirt from the 50s would be absolutely perfect for a cool summer's day. But I live on the island of New York, so I want to add a touch of downtown cool to this look, and I did just that with this black secretary blouse and a city slicker hat. I also funked it up a bit with these 70s men's leather cowboy boots, a white clutch by Anne Klein, and for some statement bling, gold chains straight out of the 80s. Now here's the dress with character. I really like it because of this design of cascading colors in brilliant hues that I definitely want to show off. Since I didn't want to cover up my brights, I just added a few light brown accent pieces, like this great leather told belt from the 70s and a matching light brown satchel bag. I matched my purple shoes to my purple dress, and my bracelets are Bakelite, which is the name of the first commercial plastic, which makes these an awesome vintage find. Now, I've never worn a bowling shirt before, but I imagine it'd look a bit something like this silk collar tee. Now, this is actually an 80s top from the collection of 70s swimsuit model Cheryl Tiegs. I think I'm bowling a perfect 300 with this outfit in pale yellow leather shorts straight from the 80s that complement the yellow hues in my top. I added a touch of prep with a pair of green Gucci loafers and also some green Bakelite bracelets. Now, the last thing that this outfit needs is a great pair of shades. I'm absolutely loving this orange and black knit skirt from the 70s. It's actually pretty long, even on my tall frame, so to give it some more form, I'm going to do something pretty creative with it. I reworked my skirt to make it shorter by pulling it above my waist and cinching it with this Western-style 70s tooled leather belt. I'm staying comfortable with the pair of ballet flats, and to really make this outfit pop, I discovered a vintage Coach bag that I guarantee no one else is going to have. Guys, I have found my perfect 50s dress. It has this girly girl bow and a pleated skirt. Now, when worn incorrectly though, a dress like this, it could make me look like a teenager going to prom. So to avoid looking like a 17-year-old, I'm wearing this late 50s soft velvet dress jacket that can be worn both indoors and out. I've matched my black shoes to this amazing Ferragamo designer oversized clutch that's large enough to hold all of a girl's modern necessities. I hope you all liked my head-to-toe vintage outfits. While I could have followed the rules and just styled vintage with contemporary pieces, I wanted to challenge myself to create full vintage outfits that make me feel good. So if you guys found any of these looks fun, or at the very least inspired to shop vintage for yourself, please like and favorite and then comment on which outfit you like best.